So I think that's what makes it a little more juicy.
Oh yeah, and looks like we're underway just about now, but one thing that makes this even more intense is Group P has had some of the biggest like competitiveness and confusion of the tournament, having they had to redo 2 of their races due to some miscalculations in the bingo card and unfinished times. So just there have been a lot of races in this group alone, and this is going to be the deciding one to see who's able to move on after all that. So
absolutely. So that's going to be certainly a indicator of a good match, because obviously these guys, like you said, have all beaten each other. So they're all so close in terms of skill and execution in the bingo tournament. So going to be a really close match. So hold on to your seats, hold on to your butts, because this one's going to be a juicy one.
For sure, and you mentioned there, and just in the very beginning, the skill and execution. In my opinion, those are pretty different when it comes to bingo, because you can have a really good any percent time in Super Mario Odyssey, but not have the skills necessary to be really good at bingo, because as you can see on the bottom right, there's a bingo card. You have to choose the 3 lines of the 5x5 grid that you think will be the fastest, and then complete those going through the game. That's entirely different from just being good at executing good movement. You have to have a completely different skill set to be good at bingo. So all of these guys able to pull very similar times and skill sets, despite all of the stuff that goes into this category, is pretty impressive.
100% agreed. Now, do you see anything on this board right now? Initially, I'm seeing, it looks like they're gonna, from what I can see, they're gonna have to go to Seaside. At least from my initial glance over top of it, a Seaside Snow is looking kind of forced here, I think.
I haven't taken a good look at the board quite yet, but did notice that Aaron the winner did grab a life up heart in the Cap Kingdom, so that could be the bottom column 2, row 5 goal. Just preparing to potentially do that, or he could just be getting it to play it safe, as most of them also got the Cap Kingdom checkpoint up top, so that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm looking for the Snow Seaside goals now. There's answer 8 Sphinx questions correctly, that you have to go to Seaside for that. Am I missing some other ones?
Am I always thought that in order to get the 3rd wooden crate, you had to go to Metro Kingdom.
You have to go to Metro, yes.
Yeah, Metro's the earliest crate.
Earliest 3rd, yeah. There's 1 in Sand, 1 in Lake, and 1 in Metro Kingdom in the Outfit Door sub area.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's very misleading, because when you think about wooden crates in this game, I remember it always tricked me. I was like, there's got to be like 3 wooden crates on the way, but there's not that many wooden crates initially in the game.
For sure, there's some really deceptive goals in this. Like, you might think, just looking at answer 8 Sphinx questions, you might think, oh, the 1 in Sand, you'll be able to cover that. Well, actually the ones in Sand and Wooded do not cover all 8. You actually need to go to Seaside to get all 8 of those questions, and similarly, 6 music notes, you're like, okay, they're just 6. It doesn't sound that bad. You need to go to Seaside to get all 6. So, just kind of gotcha goals like that, you got to keep pretty good track of.
I think the 5 music notes we see on the board there, I think 5 you can do by Metro, I believe. I think the 5th one's in Metro, right?
For sure, yeah. There are 2 in Sand, 2 in Lake, and 1 in Metro.
Okay, so if you want to get that particular one in column 4 or row 3, you're going to have to go to Metro, and you're going to have to get all of those music notes. So obviously a little detour to get those music notes in all the kingdoms. I believe Lake and Sand Kingdom have the music notes, so little detour, but certainly possible.
But now, Aggron fighting Madame Broody. Looks like they've been picking up some purple coins along the way. All of them have decided to get at least a few in Cascade. None of them getting all the ones they could along the way, going the APC route, all purple coins route, but they have been getting them, potentially looking at a large regional coins goal or a smaller one in Cascade. Not entirely sure if the board you see on screen is actually the one that's going on in the race, but we shall find out.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that the boards are...
Yeah, sometimes there's some issues with the Bingo Sync card, and yeah, the one... The one on stream currently should be correct. So
Oh.
the one on the restream. Okay, cool.
Oh, well, we've just been talking out of our butts because we had the wrong bingo board on. Wow. Okay. I've never had that happen to me before. All right, we're good. We're good. It was on our end, the commentators' end, but we do have the real board up now. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so column 2, row 5. I had the wrong board up. It was not loading for me. So column 2, row 5. Now when you say the life up parts, that makes more sense. So, because you were talking about the unique life up parts, and I couldn't see it, but I see it now. And clearly, those regional coins in row 4, column 4, are also could be potential for what they're going for right now too.
Yeah, there's some pretty good regional synergy. Well, actually not. Yeah, never mind. Scratch what I said. There's all regional coins in 2 kingdoms, 30 regional coins wooded, 45 in Cascade. They could all, coupling with the 225 total, those could all work together somewhat relatively well. But right now, it looks like they're all getting quite a few extra Cascade moons.
Now I just have to take another look at this board because I've just been routing a completely different board for the last 5 minutes. So there's an all regionals in 2 kingdoms. Don't know if they're going to be going for all of them, but they're going to be getting at least 45, which is close to all. So, I mean, that could be a little bit synergetic, but that also means they have to get all of them in another kingdom, probably Lost Kingdom. So that's something to think about for sure.
Yeah, now Aggron getting the ones in the painting cubby. Painting's not open yet, so unfortunately cannot get a painting from there yet. It only unlocks after Moon Piece, so not a useful one. You might think, oh, okay, 2 Warp Painting Moons might be a pretty good goal, but unfortunately not. Aggron checking off the 45 regional coins in Cascade. And it looks like he might have been getting timer challenges and treasure chests. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't see him get Toad, but we'll have to see what he's working his way on.
And 9 treasure chests, that's a lot of treasure chest moons. I believe that's only possible, possibly to go to Seaside to get that, I believe.
That's actually an interesting one. So I was mentioning how there were deceptive goals in bingo, and there are quite a few of them. That's actually one of the deceptively good bingo goals, because you can actually get 10 by Wooded Kingdom. There's some really, really fast chess moons in this game, and, well, there's not really fast. Sand has some pretty dang slow ones, but they're quite plentiful. And if you have a small chess goal, it almost ends up being free if you're even going to Lake, like 5 treasure chests. If you know Lake Clip, you're basically going to get that. So,
Definitely.
Interesting goal. It's not like the shards or the music notes at all, in that it's can be challenging and hard to get. As the chess moons, they can be pretty fast in the way. So.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, to get those chests, you're going to need to go through the Sand Kingdom and get the Sphinx clip. So making a detour in Sand Kingdom, which isn't really that slow. You can do it pretty quickly, but gonna have to do some extra routing in Sand Kingdom and Lake Kingdom for those chests.
Yeah, the slower ones are gonna be Sand Kingdom, the Inverted Pyramid and the Deep Underground chests, and the Wooded Kingdom Deep Woods ones, and the Lake sub-area is not the greatest, but overall they're all pretty fast and they all synergize pretty well with different routes. So interested to see how that plays into this. Looks like kingvideogamer and Aggron have marked the 45 regional coins in Cascade. Nobody got Captain Toad in Cascade, interestingly enough.
So probably not going to be going for that Captain Toad, column 4, or row 3, I think we can safely knock those two out. Since nobody's going for that Captain Toad. It's fairly easy Captain Toad, so definitely an easy one. Although, looks like Aaron is going to be going for all the regional coins.
Indeed. KVG and Aaron both got all of the regional coins in Cascade, so potentially going for the column 5, row 2 goal. Aggron only getting 46. He didn't actually enter the 2-dimensional sub-area, so couldn't get the last 4 in there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the slowest ones in Cascade, so wisely skipped for the 45 goal.
Definitely, yeah. Those last few purple coins in Cascade can be pretty slow if you're going through that 2D section. So getting 45 compared to all 50, if you don't need them, will definitely save you a lot of time.
For sure. Now, looks like KVG is getting some extra Sand Kingdom purple coins, and I don't see any specific Sand regional goals, so potentially going for the 225 total.
I think that's a good hypothesis. Clearly not going to be going for that any sort of Sand regional goal. Going to be going for that all regional coins.
Dude, that Dram is too smart. How have I never seen that before? Dang, okay. Getting those 3 regional coins. Oh yeah, he left Cappy by the pylon in if you know where the hint art is in like above slots. He left Cappy by the pylon there and dropped down, got the 3 ones and warped right back up. That's pretty smart if you can't do the down throw because you don't use Joy-Cons wisely.
Hey, big brain. That's what we're planning to see in this match right now. 3 big brains racing it out, duking it out.
And about the big brain moment, here we can see the first Notes Moon that Aggron has a chance to get will be... is there still Notes Moon on this board? I forgot. Well, potentially, he's grabbing Jaxi, so if he goes into the Jaxi sub-area, could potentially be going for that. I need to relocate whether there is that goal on here anymore, though. Doesn't appear to be.
You know what? Going through the Jaxi sub-area is still good for both purple coins and for just grabbing 2 extra moons. So even if he doesn't necessarily need the sub-area or, that area, like the purple coins in there are worth it alone if he needs to get 225.
Yeah, certainly.
Gonna be using the Jaxi to get to the Oasis as well. Gonna be using him to just go ahead and coast his way across Sand Kingdom. And
KVG grabbing the checkpoint, I believe it's a Sand Pillar checkpoint, not entirely certain, but give you really good access to the middle of the ruins. So definitely a good one to grab and loses very little time. So we'll see if he's warping to that later. Could be going to a sub-area for the 28 captures goal in the bottom left, though not entirely sure whether he's going to need the Moai for that. Okay, well, he will definitely want to have the Moai for that, but I don't know whether or not that synergizes well with any of the routes they're looking at.
Somdas saying it's a good board, and I have to agree with him. It seems like a really good board. Like 5 treasure chest moons. I think row 1 is actually a pretty easy, other than the Goombas. There's a lot of different rows here.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing about this board, in my opinion, because it seems that there's quite a few options. So that's always what you want to see for a really good bingo match. So yeah, we could be seeing 3 completely different rounds, although all of them did get 45 regional coins in Cascade, but already we see some differentiation in the fact that Aggron did not get all 50 there, so definitely not going to be seeing the same routes unless he revisits, which seems unlikely to me, but we'll have to see what happens.
I believe Aaron was the only one who ended up getting all the regionals in Cascade,
did as well.
Right? Oh, he did as well? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
So Aggron was the one who did not get all the regionals. So
yeah,
obviously not going to be going for column 5 or row 2, so we can safely knock those out for Aggron.
Well, he could potentially do Lake and Lost APC, but Lake, you have to go into the 2D area with the Notes Moon, and that's not a very good sub area to say the least.
Yeah.
A very good area to say the least, and also you have to go into the Red Room sub area. Definitely a top 10 sub area in the game for me, but they aren't the best regionals if you can avoid them. Although they do synergize pretty well with the treasure chest moon rules, so
That is true. None of them getting the Captain Toad in Cascade, I believe.
Yeah, none of them did that either.
So not getting the column 5, row 1, and not going to be getting the row 3, column 4, I don't think, because that's a relatively easy Captain Toad moon to get, so I don't know if they're going to be going for those Captain Toads. Revolving
What I
saying
really
they
want to
did.
see.
They did get it. Okay, I obviously was not looking because of our technical issues, so fair enough. 2 of them did end up getting the Captain Toad.
Interestingly, none of them have marked it though, so they could be going for the 3 Captain Toad Moon goal instead of actually the Captain Toad Cascade. In my opinion, they should have marked the Captain Toad Cascade goal just to confuse us. That would have been a little bit more interesting, but they double mind gamed us by not marking it, so props to them.
I think it's safe to say that column 4's fair game for them then.
Oh yeah, for sure. And considering how many, considering that they all got the chest moon and Cascade, it's pretty safe to say that they're at least getting the treasure chest moon. The 5 treasure chest moon goal, I don't believe any of them went to Sphinx, although I didn't specifically watch for that. So considering that, column 4 could be a really good candidate for what they're all going for, but we'll have to wait and see.
Now I'm wondering if there's 3 Captain Toad moons coming up that they could still get despite Cascade's Captain Toad. There's obviously Lake Captain Toad.
The ones locked behind peace barriers are going to be sand and wooded, so don't want to get those. But Cap, Cascade, Lake, Lost, Metro are all pretty fast ones. Well, yeah. Lake isn't the fastest one, and neither is Lost. But Metro, if you have to backtrack to Cap, and Cascade are all decently quick.
Oh. Is there a Captain Toad in Cloud Kingdom? There is, but he's not available yet, right?
No, I don't believe he visits there for a moon, at least.
Gotcha.
But Aggron not opting to do late clip, and KVG doing it. So this could be a good sign for his treasure chest goal. First try, very clean clip. Nice. Oh my gosh.
You love to see
it. Is he going to get getting purple coins? Yes. All right, smart stuff. Good.
I've never seen that before. That was great.
Yeah, there's getting down to these 4 in particular can be pretty slow. So doing late clip or a surface clip towards the Odyssey area is pretty good and viable for Lake all purple coins, which I'm speculating KVG is going for. But
wow, what a cool strat. That was insane.
All purple coins has some really nice strats. Of course, in APC, you do not get this treasure chest moon because grabbing all the purple coins around the kingdom, you get enough fast moons along the way. But he needs it for either 5 or 9 treasure chest moons, so going for it anyway. Let's look at the top right. We got a wooded first.
Do you think that King Video Gamer will be going for row 3 as well? He has to get 16 moons in Lake, so he might be going for those all purple coins anyway.
True.
It's definitely possible. But yeah, top right, Aaron, the winner already in wooded, you said.
Yeah, he chose wooded first, interestingly enough. Could be for the war painting moons, but I don't know. That seems a little bit strange to me. He could be going for a double warp painting moon goal because, wait, no, that's not what it'll be. Huh. Interesting, but not entirely sure what he's going for. If he had a Metro finish and went to Lake, then he could have coupled the purple coin, the painting moons really well. But yeah.
Hey, sometimes it's just preference. Maybe he just likes Wooded Kingdom, going through it first. You never know.
I kind of doubt that for some reason, but because wooded is bigger and almost always going to be harder to route than lake. So, per se, are we going to see a painting jump? We are. Going for the warp painting moon and the treasure chest. Professional trick jumper, AwesomeAggron.
Nice. Gets it. No problem.
Oh yeah, easy money.
And looks like he's going to be going for some additional moons here, or at least some purple coins. So, Aggron gonna be going for the purple coins. Okay, he is going for the purple coins. He didn't do the same strat. He didn't get the late clip, so.
Somebody was pointing out in chat that he could be going to wooded first for a hint art. I'm not. He could be doing that. There is a 1 moon from hint art goal, but I would still probably. Oh, he actually. Never mind. You are completely right. I was thinking that it only applied for the wooded hint art, but it actually also works for the metro one. So that could be actually very feasible. So thank you for pointing that out. Aggron and KVG both marking 1 moon from Lakitu fishing, and both getting more than the required number for lake. So potentially going for row 3 or column 2, as you were suggesting. Probably not column 2 for the metro piece, of course, but
yeah, metro piece obviously being one of the slower pieces, not ideal, especially with it being like later in on the run. But sometimes I've seen people go for the metro piece. It's not as slow as you might think if you know, you've got a really tough board. But
I don't know, man. Metro piece can be probably the least synergetic card on the bingo board at quite a few times. Because think about, like, if you're just blitzing Metro piece, like going for it as fast as you possibly can, the Festival for Percent world record still has 5 minutes plus from finishing up Mecha Wiggler to getting it. To put that in perspective, and just finishing up Day Metro in an any percent run takes 4 minutes, and that gets 7 extra moons. So it's definitely not the goal you want to be doing unless it has like really good synergy somehow. So probably going to be a taboo space on this board.
Hey, you know what? The last 3-way that I commentated the other day, Carlier did Metro World Piece and he won the match.
That was incredible. So it can happen, but like, yeah,
definitely.
you need it needs to be worth it, 100%.
I think the synergy there was the story moons. I think getting a story moon goal is the synergy that you want to do Metro Piece in.
Certainly.
King still in Lake Kingdom. He's going to be the last one out. Going to be going for that Captain Toad, obviously wanting that 3 Captain Toad spot in row 3. Aaron using Onion Chan, not getting up with Onion Chan. Having a little issue getting up this tower. 4th time. Gonna be going around. Couldn't get up with Onion Chan. Makes his way up. And King gonna be finishing up in Lake Kingdom. Not exiting yet. Possibly going for more purple coins here. Let's see what he decides to finish up with here. Yeah, King Video Gamer just going to be grabbing those easy purple coins. And going to be exiting.
To be frank, I was really expecting him to go for all purple coins because he was grabbing extra moons along the way. He did only need 8 to leave, but he grabbed, I think, 10, either 9 or 10 total. So, faulty assumption on my end. But he grabbed 9 total, so that's 1 extra. But still, exiting with a decent number.
I think, obviously, Cascade and Lost Kingdom will be the fastest kingdoms for those purple coins. So
definitely
225. That's a lot of regional coins. So gonna have to collect as many as they can in every kingdom in order to get that goal.
But now Aggron appearing at the Nutclip Moon. Still only 2 goals marked on this board. And
Aaron getting that regional
there's a
coin,
third.
confusing them. Probably confusing his opponents a little bit, thinking that he's far ahead, but he actually went to wooded before lake. So that's how he was able to get that so quickly.
And also getting... So there is a chess moon locked behind the outfit door in Lost Kingdom. I mean, Lost. Yes, this is Lost Kingdom, guys, if you didn't know. But locked behind the outfit door in Wooded, in Deep Woods. So Aaron probably going to be going for that, as well as the other few fast moons and the other chess moon in the Deep Woods, if I had to speculate. Heading there now.
Yeah, very interesting. Obviously, I think he's gotten more moons than he needs in Wooded Kingdom right now. Unless he's also going for that 24 moons wooded, I think we can safely say that's what he's going to be going for.
I would agree with that 100% because Column 4 seems like what they're all going for with the 2 Captain Toad moons, the 45 regionals Cascade, and all the extra regionals they've been getting throughout this entire run. So
definitely. So going to be grabbing those chests and all the moons he can. The good thing about Deep Woods is that all the moons are relatively close together and they're really fast. So getting those moons in Deep Woods is definitely a good call when you need to get more moons than you need to in Wooded Kingdom.
Fire Bro just getting right in the way. And King could still potentially be going for captures, but I didn't notice whether or not he went into the puzzle piece room in Lake.
I didn't notice, but Aaron has not gone to Lake yet, so I think we'll see whether or not he's going for that. Clearly, he will be going for unique captures. So, yeah, getting the coin monster down in Deep Woods. I call him the coin monster. What is his actual name?
Coin coffer, but close enough. What's the difference? KBG taking a little bit of a false stun. Kind of surprised it stuns you from that low, but 28 by loss is very tight, but it does look like they're going to be going for 28 by loss is impossible on its own, but they are going to be going for picture match, and that opens up 29 because they're actually you can get 2 unique captures in the cloud picture match area. So they have to get every single capture available to them except for Knuckletech, which none of them got because none of them did Sand Piece. If they want to get 28 by
that's
Night
insane.
Metro. But likely...
Obviously,
I'm doubting Metro finish, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Metro having those extra captures in the Night Metro, but so, when you get to Day Metro, there are a lot of extra captures to do. So if they do miss a couple, they might just have to do Night Metro and get those extra captures in the Day Metro.
In Day Metro, you get access to quite a few unique ones like the Sewer Lid, the Taxi, the RC Car Driver, the Pole Flicking Pylon, and then you also get some access to the old ones like the Rocket. So pretty good kingdom for captures, and you can skip some other areas that you might originally have had to go for. So
definitely
good backup, as well as getting the 2 captures in Cloud Kingdom.
And Aaron getting that hint art, possibly for purchasing his other costume sets. He's gonna be able to he already purchased one of them in Wooded Kingdom. He's gonna need to purchase a couple more to get that. Yeah, 3's easy peasy, especially with you can use your purple coins as well. So maybe just getting it for good measure.
He could have already gotten. He literally already could have gotten 3 if he had 400 coins by getting the shop moon in Wooded, because he had access to 3 shop moons to 3 shop outfits at that point. But
yeah,
obviously not going to be losing that much by not doing that. So.
Going to be getting the rocket capture, Aaron, getting that rocket capture. So good for him for getting that. Going to be able to get the flying Goomba capture here as well.
Yes, indeed. This is a very good sub area for bingo because you get 2 captures without having to go back to cap for the Paragoomba, and this is the first time, unless you get Sand Piece, you get the Rocket. And you also get a Nut Moon, which is its own goal, as well as a Shards Moon, which is also its own goal. So, incredibly valuable sub area. I haven't done it in a while, surprisingly, but one of my favorite ones for bingo, Shards in the Fog, is, I don't know, it's not the best sub area in general, but it's not a bad one at all. So, glad it's useful.
Everyone in chat saying they love 3-ways. I love 3-ways as well. 3-ways is definitely the way that bingo's going to be looking from now on. I love saying 3-way.
So Aaron getting out of Wooded at the 30-minute mark. Generally, if I'm going for a late finish, this is when I want to be out of Wooded by. It's like just a general benchmark, of course. Depending on the board, you can be out sooner or later. Not, it's not the go-to, but that's generally my marker time for exiting Wooded. Of course, he still has to do Lake, so that's not going to apply in this case, but all spending a little bit more time than potentially could be in this kingdom. So we'll have to see what this means for late game.
Definitely. And obviously, Aaron going to be going to Lake Kingdom now because he did go to Wooded first. So the other 2 competitors on the left already went through Lake. Aaron opting to do Lake second, so going to be doing that now.
Yeah, and King Video Gamer marking off the 4 life up parts. I didn't know. I don't believe he got the one in Cap, but he likely got the ones in Cascade. I noticed he got the one in Lake, and then Wooded, and probably got the one in Slots and Sand, but I didn't notice it. But either way, done with that goal.
Yeah, Aaron obviously already has the most goals. Doesn't necessarily mean he's winning, but definitely dominating the board right now. Doing very well. KVG has 5 as well. Looking pretty juicy at the beginning. You know what I actually love here is that Aaron is clearly going a different way than the other 2, but the other 2 look like they're doing the same route right now. And King Video Gamer purchasing that 3rd costume set, marking it off on his board. Ooh, getting a ball in the tree.
That was just the walls there. Should roll through this, and then of course the wall. Of course, walls in this game can be so deceptive. It's really dumb.
Definitely.
It looked like you should have gotten to the side there, but then guess not. You got pranked.
I think we can sort of see right now, Aggron is just slightly ahead of King Video Gamer. King Video Gamer obviously going to grab his outfit and go to the outfit door in Deep Woods. Aggron just slightly ahead of him, already there, but King Video Gamer does have all his unique life up parts and his costumes now, so pretty close between the 2 of them.
Yeah, it looks as though Aggron and KVG are doing similar routes, but I'm still kind of hung up on the fact that Aggron did not yet cascade all purple coins, so he is likely not going, or Lake for that matter. I should have specified that. So he's can't be going for row 2 unless he makes a revisit of some sort, and it's pretty likely that King Video Gamer is, just because going out of the way for the last 4 purples in Cascade takes a lot of time. So hopefully he didn't end up having not to do that in the end, but gotta wait and see.
Looks like he'll be going for row 5 instead of row 2. Potentially, you know what? They could have switched their goals in between. Maybe not going for row 2 anymore, going for that row 5. Just getting those last few purple coins just in case in Cascade, which could have been the case. I probably would have done the same thing. It's reassuring to get those just in case, you decide to go with that 2nd row.
King Video Gamer taking a peek at his capture list, currently at 21. Thinking about the rest, how many are there? He's already been to Lake. Ooh, this could be bad. He's going to Deep Woods now. That'll give him another 3, so that's 24. Then 2 in Lost. That's 26. All right, he'll be perfect if he gets both in Lost and both in Cloud. So good on him. He kept track of him very well. Apparently, he did go to the puzzle room in Lake. As Aaron is approaching it now. And all of their third toad will have to be in Lost Kingdom.
Oh no, Aaron messing up the puzzle. Didn't get that moon from the puzzle. Gonna opt to not do the puzzle and instead go grab the Captain Toad. I guess he didn't need he realizes he doesn't need it. Unless he does want to get Lake moons, but I don't think
the puzzle moon itself is really not that fast at all. So I'm not entirely sure whether he actually even wanted to get that or just had a misinput and accidentally got the 2 extra ones.
I think he realized that. I think he realized that he had to go get Captain Toad anyways, so he didn't want to waste any more time rolling around in that puzzle moon.
But now Aggron, cleaning up Wooded Kingdom, just has 2 more moons left. And same with King Video Gamer, but he does have to exit Deep Woods. So
both of them with the same amount of moons right now. It's very close between the 2 of them. This is really juicy.
And Aaron capturing Lakitu, but not actually going for the moon. Is he going back for it now? Doesn't appear so. Interesting.
Just getting all the captures he can in the kingdom and leaving Lake. So in terms of where they are in progression in the game, Aaron is going to be ahead, but not necessarily ahead on the board. We'll see where he decides to go with his route coming up here.
Yeah, leaving this Lake Wooded area with at 37 minutes. So could be a sub 50, definitely. That's a good exit if you're looking for that. But gotta wait and see. Aaron, if he's going for the 1 moon from Hinar, which could be why he went to Wooded first, then he will have to go to Day Metro. So not entirely sure what that's looking like.
Is Aaron going to be going for row 2, getting the Captain Toad in Metro? I'm not entirely sure.
If he's sticking with the APC goals, unlike King seems to be, then he could be. I don't know. I think he did get Cap in Lake, but he could choose not to get the one in Lost. So hard to say.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And wow, all of the same goals marked. All of the runners have marked the exact same goals, and Aaron just doesn't have 3 costume sets, but I believe he has. Yes, he definitely has enough coins, yellow coins, to get the last 2 he needs. So maybe they are all going for the same row 1, column 1, row 5, column 4. Could be.
It's certainly possible. I did think that Aaron was going for a slightly different goal than the other 2. We'll still see coming up, but obviously the Lakitu fishing is an easy one that he missed if that was the case, which is why I'm inclined to believe that he's going for row 2 instead of row 5.
Indeed. And what's funny is I think he was the only one in Cascade who actually grabbed the life up heart. And if he doesn't go for row 5, he doesn't end up beating it. So
that is
kind
true.
of funny.
All of them just finishing up Cloud within like a minute or 2 of each other. Very, very close game. This is actually incredible how close it is right now. These 3, obviously, 3 very talented speedrunners and bingo players, and they're all so close this far into the match. It's going to be a really juicy finish.
Definitely, and Aggron going up top for those 3 regional coins inside the block. So Lost has a whole lot of really fast regional coins, so could be a really good place to finish off potentially the 225 goal. Because there's only 27 in Night Metro, and I don't believe that Aggron or KVG are going to want to be doing that. But
Yeah, we'll see how many they actually have. They've been collecting a lot of purple coins throughout the run, I've been noticing. So they're definitely getting close now. They've obviously been keeping count closer than we have, but I have a feeling that these guys are going to finish their purple coin goals in Lost Kingdom.
Yeah, this is why you want to have a notepad beside you. Prime example of how good it can be just to have written down all of your regional coins, even if you don't have like a calculator to put them into. I just write them down on a notepad to keep track of the number that I have. So
it's definitely worth it rather than just hoping that you have enough at the end and then checking. It's not the best strategy for sure.
Now Aaron purchasing his last 2 costumes. That'll be the 3 he needs.
Wow, this is so close. I'm super excited right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ooh, interesting purple coin route from KBG, knowing he has to go up top, so saving the 3 behind the block for later. Very good stuff. Gonna have to keep that one to my notebook.
Okay, all of them just slowly, well, fastly, I suppose, methodically going through Lost Kingdom right now, just searching for those purple coins. The route's fairly similar, you know, they're just going through, looking for all the purple coins they can find, and grabbing enough moons so that they can leave Lost Kingdom. And obviously...
Taking potentially an intentional death. Aaron taking potentially an intentional death in the 2D sub area, but not grabbing the really fast moon above the poison outside of the 2D area, so kind of interesting. Aggron has very much eclipsed him in the moon count in Lost Kingdom, just by entering a little bit afterwards.
Definitely, yeah. He's already got 12 moons. Going really fast through Lost Kingdom, grabbing those purple coins as well on his way. Probably going to be ahead, leaving Lost Kingdom. Getting close to finishing up all of his tasks here on the bingo board. Only needing to finish up those regionals. His capture is obviously going to be finished in Cloud Kingdom. So
yeah, so just getting the regionals. Can't forget all 16 moons and cannot forget Toad. So his last 4 moons will be. Oh, but it won't be the cage, the stone cage. Find the stone cage. Apparently going to be going for something else with Captain Toad. Oh,
KBG.
King Video Gamer.
Taking lots of pictures. Obviously, a little annoyed at that. He's gonna have a nice little photo album of him dying in the poison.
Yeah, but at least he got the checkpoint. That's the most important thing about that. Aggron playing it a lot safer. And look, both are talking to Toad right now. Wow, and that'll be both of the 3 Captain Todd moons marked off. Let's go, Todd. And going for the shards.
Not the...
Aggron's ending with soaring over the Forgotten Isle. Smart, smart.
Not the fastest moon, the shards moon, but a moon nonetheless. Gonna be able to grab those shards pretty easily.
Yeah, it will help out with the 16 goal. And Aggron getting his final one, and now all he has left is to make it through, is to Globe and Night Metro and go back to Cloud, and that'll finish off, because there are 2 captures in Cloud Kingdom. You can actually finish off the final 2 he needs, because right now he should be, if he got every one so far, he'll be sitting at 26. So, in Cloud, getting the final 2 he needs for the 28, and then also hopefully doing the Smiling Goomba to finish off the Goomba picture match. Cool.
And obviously, this is a 3-way, so even if Aggron finishes, second place is still going to move on as well. So this is going to be still a tight race if Aggron finishes first. The other 2 are right behind him, so going to be a really close finish for second place, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Aaron, he's he's basically gotten all purple coins and lost. And I think he's just struggling to find the last few because that's required for row 2, which I believe he's going for. And just missing 3 more. Hopefully he's able to figure out their result quickly. Potentially the ones by TNT, maybe, or in the corner by the side, but
Taking a
just
death
have to
there.
find those. Looks like he knows where they are. Yeah, getting soaring over the Forgotten Isle, and probably just has to do the 3 regional coins by where you get dumped out by the slingshot.
And looks like you're right. Going to be finishing up those regional coin goals. And taking a death. Going to be leaving Lost Kingdom now. Going to have to finish up his treasure chest moon and his Captain Toad, which means he's going to have to finish Night Metro. We'll see if his Night Metro is faster than King Video Gamer's Cloud Kingdom and finishing up Lost. I don't think it will be, but we'll see.
It will not be, because Aaron also has to go back to Cloud after he gets the Day Metro Toad, so...
Oh, you're right. He still has to do the exact same thing plus Metro, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I think the difference here is going to be just purely routing.
Thanks, Aggron. He was going to prank us a little bit with the frowning Goomba, but no, he spun it all the way around. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that'll be it, assuming he actually has all of his captures and gets a passing grade. There it is. That'll be the end of his timer, 46-27.
Wow.
And let's see his capture list. Is he going to show us?
28.
Is that 28? There we go. Let's go. Every single capture up to Cloud Kingdom. Impressive.
That's incredible.
Well, I guess up to Night Metro.
GG's in chat for AwesomeAggron finishing with a really solid time. What a performance by him. Really impressive by all of our runners right now. Really crazy match.
Yeah. Again, Aggron must have decided on his route just a little bit before King Video Gamer and King Video Gamer did, because those 4 Cascade Purples were definitely not worth it, and I will keep mentioning that. But of course, it's very hard to route all of the kingdoms on the fly, just in basically cap through Madame Brood. So like, don't blame him at all for changing his route midway through. But that's probably what ended up costing him the win this one. But of course, there we go. The top 2 will be moving on to the bracket stage. So as long as he's able to keep it cool, not fail the cloud picture match, he should be able to take it over Aaron.
You'd have to fail it, I think, at least 10 times for Aaron to catch up and find him. But hey, anything could happen at this point.
Be trying to invite Aggron in for the interview in just a minute.
And King Video Gamer just going to be finishing up his Goomba match and finishing up his board right now. And Aaron going to have to keep grabbing regional coins. Doesn't have his total regionals yet, so grabbing the regionals in Night Metro as well. Gonna need to get a few more, it looks like, before he can finish up his 225 total regional coin spot in column 4. And King Video Gamer finishing up with a 48.59, sub 49. GG's in chat for KVG. GG's for your 2 finalists who are going to be moving on to the next round, Aggron and King Video Gamer. Congrats to them. Going to try and get them in for an interview afterwards. Yeah, sub 50 times are elite times. Like, those are really good times. obviously an absolutely insane showing by these runners. Just getting a sub 50 is incredible. Sub hour is good, but I mean sub 50 is absolutely insane. So good showing by all of our competitors here.
Looks
Hi
like we
there.
got Agron joining us. How's it going? That was a pretty nice showing.
Oh my god, dude. That board was both amazing and terrifying. As soon as I captured from the bottom left corner, I was like, please tell me I won't have to go for that. And then I kept scanning the board for a way around it, but there was literally no way around it. You literally had to do it. Oh, it was so scary. And then combining that with the 225 regionals by a loss. Oh, dude. I'm like barely breathing over here. That was so intense.
Yeah, what were your regional counts? I saw you got quite a few in sand.
Yeah,
went
so
pretty out of your way to get the secondary ones.
So I got, let's see, from the start, I got 46 in Cascade, 50 in Sand, 34 in Lake, 63 in Wooded, and 38 in Loss, for a total of, I believe, 231 regionals.
Only 3 extra sets. That's pretty good.
Oh
You
my
totaled
god.
that up really well. Oh, looks
Yeah,
like
I
we got
grabbed
KVG.
that extra set in Loss because I wasn't 100% sure if I got 57, 60, or 63 in Wooded. Like, I just didn't see the coin count and I was terrified.
Hello. What did you think of that race, KVG?
That
How was
was,
the race?
yeah. The paranoia I had of, oh shit, did I forget capture like every 5 minutes was
Right.
something, but yeah,
That was so intense.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
my brain is absolutely messed up right now. Like,
exactly.
from that earlier, and then having to come back from that terrible match and like really playing hard. Like, wow, dude. Like, honestly, it really got to me. Like, even while waiting to play, I was like, oh god, this is bad.
So, yeah, I mean, it was just so much to keep track of, because, you know, you got 225 purples in, you know, a loss, effectively a lost ending.
25 by Lost was absolutely terrifying, and then combining that with the 28 uniques.
Yeah, it was,
Couldn't miss one because we weren't fighting Knuckle Attack.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Paranoia every time I left the
I was
kingdom of,
terrified.
oh, did I get them?
yeah, we were talking about whether or not you guys were getting every capture. We couldn't keep track of all 3 of you at the same time, so it was
Yeah,
really.
that's why I kept doing
you know.
several capture checks throughout the run.
Yeah.
We saw that,
Before I
yeah.
left Wooded, and I did one as I collected my 28th unique capture.
Did one in
Definitely.
Deep Woods, and I was just counting it, and like, wait, is that enough? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
was
it's-
curious. When did both of you decide on your routes? Because I noticed you got all the purples in Cascade, KVG.
Yeah.
Were you still considering row 2 at that point, or were you just being safe and getting to 225?
I'll be honest. I for some reason in my head I was like, yeah, I need to go in chasm lifts for the purples. I don't know why. That's what I told myself. I was like, you got to do it, and then yeah, I did, and I was like, wait, I could have just skipped them, and yeah, so that was.
Dude,
I think my brain was just like
pretty
struggling.
area. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Just me in that sub area, we don't quite get on anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So apparently my stream froze for like a minute. Thank God I was local recording. I'll
Quite a few minutes. It was frozen for a while, but as long as you were local recording, it should be fine.
yeah,
now.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm just, dude. Like literally, like today's just been a roller coaster. Between commentating both of the matches today and then playing. Oh, it's ridiculous. Like, I've literally done nothing else today besides just bingo stuff for this tournament.
Sounds like a fantastic day to me.
Those two boards were,
It was
probably
going
the
great
two.
until I couldn't take the W against KVG the first time. And then all of a sudden they're like, alright, 3-way in an hour. Well, this is terrifying.
You guys absolutely clutched it out, like both sub 50s for both of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, Aaron, was obviously a contender as well. You guys are all like crazy good at bingo, so Aaron was a contender. It just came down to routing. He just took a slightly slower route, which ended up being the reason you guys.
I think he was
both
going
came ahead.
through my mindset. How can I avoid 225 or 28 unique? It's too much.
Yeah, the problem was there was no other. You have to do them, and I was like, I just tucked it up. I was like, I don't want to do it, but
My only major
I've heard
mistake in this run was nearly forgetting the life up in Wooded Tower. I had to go back for it. I was
yeah.
terrified. Like, I went through the movement, I'm like, oh my god. Like, when I was fighting Spear, I was like, oh my god, I didn't grab this life up. And I don't have any other opportunities to grab life up hearts. Why is it always life up hearts for me, dude? I absolutely hate life up hearts.
They're such a good goal, man. We have two different things about that one.
That's the
I
one.
had no problem with them. I just got my 2 in Cap and Cascade, and then
Even if it's only 4, I was still terrified.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. And then, initially I was planning to...
Oh, Aggron, you're cutting out there, my friend.
My costume is okay, cool. Well, I only have to buy 2. So, I didn't go to Sphinx Vault. Yeah, I'm just all over the place, dude.
Aggron, were you just local recording that? What you were just saying, because we didn't get any of that.
Yeah.
It looks like Aaron just finished up his regionals that he was supposed to get.
Yeah, he's just got to do the picture match, and then he's all done.
Nice. Still gonna be sub-hour, it looks like.
Yeah. Can you guys?
No, we can't. I can kind of hear you, but you sound like a robot.
Alright, I'll take that. Doesn't matter.
And Aaron gonna be finishing up his Goomba picture match here. Looks like he's gonna be getting a sub 58.
I think the most nerve-wracking. Oh, wait.
This board was just really daunting. Like you said, the 28, can't iterate that enough. That's actually the perfect number of captures if you don't get Knuckles X. So, very impressive stuff. They were able to keep track of that with all of the purple coins.
And we're gonna get Aaron in here once he's finished his Goomba picture match here. GG's to him with a 57-35.
Alright.
Wait, does he need a chest still? He clicked it off. No, he's got the chest. We're good.
Also, thank you both for doing Smiling Goomba. Aggron, you were gonna prank us. Wait, did you not? Oh my god.
I definitely did. I didn't change it last minute on purpose. No, definitely not. You know.
Aaron,
Aggron tried to prank us. I was too focused on that to notice what you were doing. So we'll just take your word for it.
I definitely did it. Yeah.
How's it going, Aaron? Good to see you, man. GG's on your finish. Talk us through your route.
Thanks. Yeah, that was not very good. So I think Aggron and KVG definitely had the better route there because all regional points in 2 kingdoms and 9 treasure chests is really slow, especially without Lake Cliff. And then I just did not count regionals correctly at all, and I had to get a ton of extra at the end.
Yeah, I think the Captain Toad Metro as well. Both of these guys finished obviously in Lost Kingdom, so having to do, or sorry, in Cloud Kingdom, the second Cloud Kingdom. So having to do Metro, the Night Metro, and getting that Captain Toad definitely.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even realize they could finish in night. They could finish without Night Metro.
Yeah. So obviously, like, you still did a great route, a great time for your route, but obviously came down to the row 5 instead of row 2.
My mic literally will not cooperate right now, and I have no idea what else to do.
No, we hear you now.
Yeah, because I'm using my phone.
Oh, nice.
phone mic?
Mobile vibes.
All right. Well, I'm not sure what exactly you heard when I was robotic, but my biggest mistake during that was nearly forgetting the life up and wooded tower, and I didn't have any other opportunities to grab life ups. So I literally had to go back for it. Like, I had to rat it in. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see you have to go back there. Did you have to reroute like pretty far to get back there?
No, not really, because I was already planning to go to the top of the kingdom to grab the one at the top. So basically what I did was, once I got the one at the top, I exited the Sherm and just rolled straight over to the tower, got in, got it, warped back to Iron Mountain, proceeded as normal.
Nice.
Still a bit of a yikes, though.
Yeah, the backup was really clean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, so you did see that. I'm not sure like what you saw and what you didn't, because according to you guys, my stream was kind of crapping at times.
And like also it's just really hard to focus on all three streams at once while not missing something.
100%.
Makes it really exciting, but also like hard to keep track of, because you guys had very similar routes, but also there was so much stuff you had to know in order to keep track of everything. So,
oh, dude, this card was terrifying. Like, I both loved it and hated it at the same time.
I
Like,
was
I was looking at it and I'm like, this is great. Oh wait, this is awful.
Yeah, kind of what I thought, I guess.
First it was, yeah, I was just looking at any alternatives, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm gonna have to do it. I think that's what like we were all thinking. At least two of us.
Definitely. Well, GG's to all of you. GG to obviously King Video Gamer, and Aggron will be moving on to the next round. So GG to both of you, and we'll see you again later on in the competition.
Yep, and I will get that local recording in my router up soon.
Very good. Gonna go ahead and link our runners and commentators in chat. Go ahead and follow everybody here. If you guys want to do any shout outs or anything, feel free.
I don't know, I guess I'm streaming a little bit more now, so maybe following me is a little bit more of an incentive.
I haven't streamed an actual stream in like centuries, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I can't even think of anything.
You know, you'll see more bingo. I might pick
up more bingo.
a category again.
Maybe.
We'll see. Maybe I'll play a different game for once.
Whoa. Not Super Mario Odyssey? Whoa.
One
Take it
only
easy.
plays Super Mario.
Imagine, other games exist.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Don't think
okay?
so. Don't think so.
Nothing personal, man. I got way too many hours in this game.
Yeah, that's fair. I think all of us have spent a little too much time on this game. Obviously, coming in clutch for you, though, with the win, so it all paid off in the end. Well, GG's to all of you. Thanks for the good run. Thanks for the good competition. So appreciate it, guys. GG's.
Yeah, Group P put on quite the show.
P for pain, dude.
Mishaps and anyway.
So many matches in your guys' group. GG's to all of you.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally did the most matches in this tournament.
Yeah, you done 6 matches now.
I've done 6, dude. You guys definitely did not make that easy. Appreciate it.
Definitely.
I accept a good challenge.
Well, GG's everybody. Be sure to follow SpeedGaming. Obviously going to be more Super Mario Odyssey bingo in the future. There's going to be pretty much every day there's some sort of Super Mario Odyssey bingo going on. So be sure to follow all the SpeedGaming channels to stay up to date, to get notified when Super Mario Odyssey SpeedGaming will be going live and when SpeedGaming will be going live. We will be hosting another SpeedGaming channel right now. I'm Mama Zero. And obviously BP31 with me as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
All right, GG's everybody. Have a good night, and we will see you next time.